All right, good morning, guys. Good morning. So, Bitcoin is about to break out and choose a direction. We don't know if it's going to be up or down yet, but the point is it's about to choose a direction and we are going to catch it live on stream, guys. So, this is a really significant point in crypto's existence. I'm going to show you in a second. Let me get all my notifications sent out to all our different Discords and Facebook and Twitter and everything else. That's one. That's two. And that is three. All right, notifications have been sent out. So now let's go ahead and get this started, y'all. All right, so this is what's going on in crypto. It's a really big point. Massive decision. So as you can see, I'm on the 15-minute chart right now. But if you zoom out, it's like the 4-hour. You guys can see how significant this is. So this entire level from here and here, if you extend that out, you're seeing how we have this major trend line on the top side. Now on the bottom side, we also have a major trend line. It's from this sweep of the capitulation candle to this one. Extended out, you can see how well it's been interacted with. If you go to the low time frame, you can see how incredibly well it's been interacted with. So guys, like, this is a very significant point because we have approached the apex. This is the center. This is the point to where either has to go up or down. There is no way to continue going sideways for much longer. Yeah, like, this is going to resolve today, and based upon some of the low time frame movements, I think it's going to happen very soon. So yeah, this looks there's a lot going on, guys, and we're gonna try to catch this live by trade. Like, we're gonna catch it live. I'm gonna give you guys a play-by-play on what my expectations are for this movement. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on here, guys. Oh, look at that. We're starting to break down a little bit. Which direction is going to go? Well, we really don't know yet. Okay, honestly, we don't. It is absolutely a triangle of some sort, and triangles can play out either direction. We are getting a pretty strong movement downward. I normally don't like to trade on 5-minute charts, that's for dang sure. However, with how close this apex is, 5-minute charts are honestly not that bad of a deal at this point. So yes, we have had it break above on each one of these, but this was a massive bull trap that happened. I can't remember the news that came out this morning. There was some news that happened, and then it just crashed right afterwards. I think it was the Barclays thing that made this one drop. And once again, where do we find support at? This major trend line. So right now, we're right dead center of this consolidation. So we really don't know what's going to happen. Let's see, how's our volume looking so far? Yeah, very little volume, guys. Like, this is very insignificant at this point, which is what's normal for any sort of a consolidation triangle. So we're not going to have the volume pick up until a direction is really chosen. Well, we are getting some movement. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, normally I don't like trading on 5 minutes. Make that very clear. Usually I trade on 4-hour, daily, and weekly candles. But with how significant this is, I do want to go on a very low time frame for this. If you're this looks pretty bearish, guys, not gonna lie. This does look pretty bearish. Yeah, I already have my positions in place, so I'm not really too concerned about trading this necessarily. I've already everything's where I want things to be at this point, so I'm very happy with my current position. Let's go ahead and look at some other coins, see if we can get some other clues. I posted this on Twitter this morning. So this major level in the daily interacts really well. So yeah, this level interacts really well. And then on the low time frame, you have this 4-hour breaker, which is also holding up as a strong support. So losing this blue line and losing this 4-hour breaker will let me know that we're going to have some serious downside on Ethereum. However, right now we're still currently above it. Furthermore, if you go over, I think the 4 hours should show you. Yeah, for sure. So in the 4-hour level, you guys can see this is the level that we have drawn out, and we have come up and broken. We touched it, we touched it here, came back, broke above it, came down, retested it, and then I've continued up. So this is a very solid retest of this log trend line break. So because of that, this is a very healthy market structure for Ethereum. Now, the issue is that Bitcoin hasn't really done the same thing, and the entire market is going to, I know it shows it's broken down, but if you go to the lower time frame, it has. Well, this is a log trend. Oh, there you go. Log. I don't want to take the log on there. There you go. So yeah, it's definitely a pretty massive candle so far. In the 5-minute, that's quite a big drop. I don't know, guys. Lots of manipulation is going to happen when we get to the very end. So don't freak out. A lot of times what happens is it's actually going to do something like this, where it will come down. It may break out. Let's say it breaks the downside. Turn this off. What you want to see if you're a bull, it breaks down to the downside, test, and then continue back down. That's what you want to see if you're a bear. However, a lot of times what happens is that it comes down here. However, it doesn't have any volume, and instead pushes back around and shoots right up. So these fake outs are actually really, really common in crypto. So just because it breaks out in one direction does not mean that it's done, okay? So that's very important as well to remember that, like, just because it does break out in a certain direction does not mean you go ahead and like long or short your entire life savings on this thing, right? Because fake outs do happen quite often in crypto, like we've seen here, like we've seen here, all right, like we saw here. These fake outs absolutely do happen, and you have to be very, very careful on this. So now, since we are coming so close to the apex, like this, we're close, guys. Like, there's not much more room here. This has to be resolved no later than midnight tonight. Like, there's no other way to look at this. So, yeah, we're sort of just patient right now, waiting for something to happen. But I'm very confident it's going to happen the next like hour or two. Like, it just doesn't make sense why it would not at this point, especially with the low time frame interaction we're having so far. I think that this thing is very, very close to picking a direction. Now, I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to show you some things on here. Now, one thing, my bias right now is actually for us to break upwards, okay? My bias is for us to break upwards. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So, and even if you don't break up immediately, I think the overall structure is going to continue up after it gets resolved. I don't think that we have that much further to drop, even if we were to drop, but this is what I'm looking for. So if you go to the, well, first off, let's do this. All right, here we go. So this right here is a sign you can use for bearish and bullish divergences. And I'm looking at the chart right here, so I'm monitoring it in this manner. But you have the bullish divergence and the bearish divergence. That's what we're going to focus on here today, all right? So on the bullish divergence, that means that you're having a drop in price, but the RSI is actually increasing, okay? Lower lows on the price, however, higher lows on the RSI. Bearish divergence has higher highs on the price, but lower highs on the RSI. And I'll show you what this means. So basically what that means, even though the price is going up, the RSI, the strength, is actually dropping. That means that it's not having as much strength on the way down. Same thing on the bullish. Even though the price is dropping, the indicator, the RSI, is showing that it's losing strength on the drop, which means the bears can't actually push the price down as far. So let's go ahead and dive in here. I'm still monitoring it. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, let's see. My level that I'm going to start taking it seriously is going to be set my indicators on here. My alerts are going to be at crossing 33.8. I think that makes sense. Yeah, 33,800 and crossing 34,300. All right. So until we get below either one of these levels, I don't really care about what happens. So we're gonna zoom out a little bit and show you guys why my bias is that we are going to continue up. Even if we drop down a little bit from here, I still think that the overall direction is going to be a higher price. All right, so this is what we're looking at, and I'm going to get rid of all these indicators, make it really nice and easy for you guys to see. So on the weekly time frame, what we're going to look at is we're going to look at our different highs. Let me turn my magnet back on, and we're going to use the closes and we're not going to use the wicks. Reason why? The RSI is determined by the candle close, not the wicks. So that's all we're going to be using. So we have a high, we have a higher high, and we have another higher high. Well, if you go over here and you find the corresponding peaks of the RSI, you can see that's one peak there, that's one peak there, and another peak barely, that's way down here. There you go. So, oh, and further, if you go back even one more, you can see this one as well. This is another peak, and this is another high. But you can see, even though each one of these prices is higher, each one of these peaks of the RSI is lower. So this is a standard bearish divergence, and you can see what happens when the bearish divergence played out. It just completely collapsed the entire market once this weekly bearish divergence did actually play out. So you have a high, higher high, higher high, higher high. However, you have a lower high, lower high, lower high, and lower high. So, and that's what we're looking at. So that's why Bitcoin collapsed whenever it lost strength on the way up. And in the similar factor, we're gonna show on Bitcoin here. All right. So the exact same thing, right? Except we're doing just the opposite. So on a bearish divergence, you want to annotate the highs. On the bullish divergences, you're going to annotate the lows. So the lows will be annotated. So the first low we're going to have is right here. Next low we're going to have is right here. Next low we're going to have is right here. Next low we have is right here. Then we have here. And now if you zoom in really, really, really close, you can see this is once again another low, okay? So now that we have all these lows established, now let's go ahead and annotate our RSI for each one of these. Well, dive this thing down here. You guys can see that's a low. Then dive this one in. You can see another low. Dive this one in. You can see another low. Dive this in. You can see another low. And another one, low, and low, okay? The point I'm making here, even though the price continues to make lower lows, the RSI is continuing to actually gain strength and not lose strength. So because of that, this is a very classic bullish divergence. That means that it's basically rounding and building up strength for a continuation upwards, okay? So it's doing something like this. It's building up strength to continue back up because you are losing strength on the downtrend, which means if it can't go down any further, which directions it have to go? It has to go up, right? So that makes sense to me. So that's a major reason for me as to why I really, really don't think, oh, did I just end it? I got rid of it, didn't I? Oops, let me fix that real quick. RSI, there we are. All right, so even though we are losing, even though we are dropping in price, the point here is that we're actually not losing strength on each one of these drops. So since we're losing strength, that means the only other direction we can go if we can't go down any further is to go back up, right? So it makes sense to me, and that's why I'm really, really, really optimistic that we're going to continue going back up. So, yeah. Another thing you can look at is called the Wyckoff distribution pattern, or the Wyckoff accumulation schematic number 1. Wyckoff accumulation schematic number 1. And what that shows you is if you lay those two charts side by side, it is insane how similar they look. This chart right here and the Wyckoff accumulation schematic number 1 looks damn near identical. It's insane. So those are some reasons why I'm super bullish. The other one is you have a sweep of this low. This is a capitulation candle, and it came down here, swept it, had a very nice reaction on high volume to get back above. We have a retest of that level, which now you would expect a continuation upward. So those are the reasons as to why I'm so bullish on Bitcoin right now. Furthermore, Ethereum is showing a lot of strength. And since Ethereum is showing a lot of strength, it doesn't really make much sense that Ethereum is going to drop. Okay, we still haven't even gotten below this major level right here. So even though Bitcoin is collapsing, we're still holding these levels extremely well. So another thing, you have a lot of these coins, they're doing some really, really great things on the low time frames. So like this right here, this looks really healthy. Okay, an increase in volume on the increase, very, very nice. Like AAVE looks really, really good. Comp on the same level. Comp is also looking really good. You see all this increase in volume on this increase. These are movements that should not be happening if we're in this massive bear market. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I really think that all we're doing right now is basically just doing a consolidation. We might get a fake out, but ultimately I do believe that this bear market is going to be done very shortly, and we're going to continue up. So let's go back in and see how we're doing on the low time frame. So far we had a drop. The drop did have low volume compared to the other ones, so I think that's why it didn't actually follow through so far. So the bears had their chance to knock it down, so now the bulls trying to fight back and show that they have it. You guys have questions or you want chart requests, now is the time to do it, guys. Like, we're monitoring this. I have my alerts set from where I want. I'm going to drop this down just a little bit. Yeah, save it. I think this is still pretty accurate. But yeah, you guys can see we are coming into the apex right here. This is really, really significant right here. So we don't know what's going to happen yet. No one really does. I laid out why I think it's going to go up. Oh, we're getting some movement. Are we getting some movement? Total 2? Yeah, I'll go total 2. Why not, brother? I got you. Actually, that brings a really good point. All right, so my alerts are set, so I'm not going to worry about it. 1 inch. I got you. No worries. So let's go ahead. Let's start with this, actually. Bitcoin dominance. All right. Bitcoin dominance is a very, very important chart. If you are an altcoin trader, you have to know what's going on in the market. So this is our weekly time frame levels. Okay. Weekly time frames. You have one right here. You have one right here and one right here. These are all major breakers that exist on this chart. And I'm going to show you how incredibly well the price, the altcoin or the Bitcoin dominance interacted with these levels. So as you guys can see, this is our major and this is our major, and this one's more of a minor one, but it's more of like a midpoint between the two of them. So if you go to a 4 hour, oh, there it is. My bad. Go to the 4 hour, you can see we had this. We came down here, broke below, swept it, but did actually come back above. And now we came into a falling wedge, broke out of the falling wedge, and kept collapsing. But we actually had this trend line established. And once we broke from that trend line, you guys can see how we have dropped. So what this chart tells you is it tells you how much money relative to Bitcoin to altcoins. So the more money in Bitcoin, the higher the price is going to go. The more money in altcoins, the lower this is going to go. So yeah, this is a very, very significant chart. So as you guys can see, we are dropping pretty handily in Bitcoin dominance, which means the altcoins are actually getting a lot of the market cap, which is great. If you're an altcoin trader like me, you like that. You like seeing altcoins get more money. So right now it's 45%. And the cool part is we've already broken down below our major weekly level. So the next one is going to be, well, we're currently inside this major daily one. But if we lose that, if we get below around 44, like 44.5 or so, we're just going to collapse right back down into this major level because we have nothing else to stop us. So this looks really, really good. Let's go check out Bitcoin again. I'll go to total 2. Ooh, we are fighting back pretty handily now, guys. The bulls are fighting back. This is a really nice reclaim so far. Volume's not great, but overall this doesn't look that bad. I like whenever the bears push it down, but the bulls are able to fight back. That looks really, really healthy. So like that. All right, total 2. Let's go to that. So what the total 2 chart is, this is all of our this is the crypto market in dollar amounts, right? So you have $779 billion in the crypto market, except the total 2 is whenever you take out Bitcoin's market cap and all you have are all the altcoins, so anything but Bitcoin. So crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin, right? So this is a tradable chart, and I've done so many times before on this channel. But yeah, you have these 2 major breakers right here. You have a major breaker there and you have a major breaker there. As you can see, we're currently just testing the bottom side, testing the top side, testing the bottom. Now, you would imagine we're going to come back up here and test the top side again. So what this is it's ranging in between these levels. But if we do get above this major weekly level, we're going to skyrocket. So if we do break up on Bitcoin today, I would imagine that we're going to come back up here and retest and potentially break above this level and just continue up with our bull market. However, if we break down today, then it's very possible we're going to come down here and retest this level, and at that point, then it gets a little dangerous, right? So those are our primary things. As you can see, we did get a good sweep of the lows right here. So it came down here, swept that, and closed very handsomely above it, which is why we're getting a very healthy reaction to the upside currently. So yeah, let's go back to Bitcoin, see how we're doing, because that is our primary focus today. I don't want to miss out on this movement, that's for dang sure. Even though I'm already in position, I told you guys I would be monitoring it for you, and I'm not going to give up on that. Wow, this is crazy. Such awesome price action. Is this a channel? No. You'd be very surprised how well you can actually trade these charts. Like by very small time frame interactions do happen. It's pretty interesting to watch it. Yeah, DeFi coins leading the charge. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. They really, really are leading the charge right now. Let's see, where are my DeFi coins? I know ENJ is one. Yeah, ENJ's had a pretty good movement today. Comp has a pretty good movement. AAVE had a good one. Ooh, Uni has had a good one today. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you're absolutely right though. The DeFi coins are doing really, real well today. So, hey, appreciate it, Ivan. Thank you so much, brother. All right, yeah, they are doing really well. So, Alliance block. AAVE is starting to drop a little bit on AAVE. Let's see. All right, what was the ones I'm going to do? 1 inch. That was what I was going to be doing. So yeah, so total 2 chart. I really don't have much to say on that, brother. I really don't, honestly. It's still range bound. Like it's absolutely still range bound. Let's look at it one more time to make sure I'm not missing anything. But it's range bound, and I think the primary thing we're looking at right now is seeing if Bitcoin breaks up or down. I think that's the primary thing. So you do have, yeah, the only level that I see right now that has any significance is right here. And we came up here, retested it, so hopefully this level holds. But I think all of this is insignificant if Bitcoin just decides a direction. Now, hold on a second. Ooh, okay. So that's one. Yep. What is this, guys? It's a rising wedge. There's a rising wedge on this chart. Okay, that's concerning. Honestly, it is. So this is a concerning pattern. It's not uncommon for rising wedges to break upwards in a really strong bull market, but this definitely is not a good sign for what we're looking at right now on Bitcoin. So interesting. All right, yeah. So definitely a rising wedge. That is a bearish pattern. Yeah, we'll see though. Damn. Let's see. Nothing yet. Okay, 1 inch. All right. Let's go to 1 inch. Let's go to the daily. I don't look at this chart like ever, so I'm really curious to see what I find here. The log on? It's not on. Okay. Well, let's go to the weekly first. Nothing really on the weekly standing out. You have this major breaker right here, and that's going to provide a lot of resistance. Well, that's a very major breaker. And you can see it's very significant because it came up here, tested it from the other side, came down here, retested it, came up here from the upside, however, fell through, came back in and retested it again. So this is a very major breaker on 1 inch. And as you can see, this level right here is also a serious breaker. And we're trying to get back above it. However, we haven't even tested it yet. So, yeah, this looks pretty bearish right now on the weekly chart. Let's go to the daily. Haven't had a swept yet. None of these levels are too significant. Is this going to be a trend line? No, it's not. Nothing on the daily really sticks out. Whereas no 200 moving average, we don't have enough price history for it. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour 200 moving average is what this is rejected off of. So right now it has rejected off the 4 hour 200 moving average. It's the only 200 moving average I think of significance on this chart. However, here's the cool thing. Look at this volume profile. This is really significant. So this volume profile is increasing as the price increases. This is a bullish indicator. I do like this. So this volume looks healthy. Furthermore, we have this and here. That's a higher high, right? This is a higher high as well. This means that there is not a bearish divergence here, which means it's not losing strength as of right now. So 1 inch looks fine on the low time frame. The primary concern is you do have this major weekly level right above it, and you also are currently rejecting off the 200 moving average. So I think the volume looks good. The bullish divergence or the bearish divergence has been invalidated, which is really healthy as well. The problem is you have this major breaker, and you also have the 4 hour 200 acting as resistance. However, here's the thing. If you get... First off, if Bitcoin breaks up today, I think this will be a very strong buy. If you get up here and test, this is the perfect buy opportunity because this will now be able to go from $3.40 up until about $4 without any resistance whatsoever. I don't see any resistance here that's going to stop you from getting at least to this level right here. But this is a very, very major breaker. So, and it's already been tested twice or 3 times on the top side and once on the bottom side. So don't think this is going to get just like busted through immediately. All right, cool. So that's 1 inch. Let's go to the BTC pairing because you know I like doing my my diligence on these coins. Maybe I'm missing something here, which is always very possible. Which can't grab it. No. Okay. So log chart on? No. Okay. All right. Let's go to the high time frame, the daily, the weekly. Weekly, lots of just stuff going on here. Nothing really significant. Let's go to 3-day. That's not that bad. I don't. Not a 3-day. Let's go to a daily. It's a hard chart to read, honestly. I'm not really liking the price action here on this. Nothing really sticks out that's too significant as to levels. You have this breaker right here. That might be significant. Yeah, the only significant level that I see is going to be way over here. And it's so far away from the current price action that I'm really not a big fan of it. So as you can see, it came up here. Tested this, came back up here, got above, but broke back below. And it collapsed from it and retested it. This is the only major breaker that I see, and it's so far away. So not too much going on this chart. So the BTC pairing really isn't giving me that much information on it. Now, the volume, once again, looks very healthy. I do like this volume a lot. And this looks like a major level on, yeah, this is our major level right now. Get above here, you'll see some good upside. So yeah, this is our major level. That's what's currently rejecting off of. This is a really solid breaker. So for those who are new to the channel, what a breaker is whenever a price goes up or down, the fight back, this little block right here, this is where it fights back. So like over here, you have this massive drop, but here is where the bulls fight back. Even though they lose, this is an area of contention. And so when the area is fought against on the way down, when it goes back up again, you would imagine it would also provide some sort of resistance. And you can see it did, right? This level right here actually provided resistance on the way up, and it collapsed some more. So there you go. This is a good example of a breaker on that point right there. And the same thing's happening right here. You have a breaker, came up here, tested it, rejected. So yeah, these breakers are very significant. And honestly, I have a lot of success on just looking at breakers. I'm going to get rid of these two charts. Let's go back to Bitcoin. How are we doing? Bitcoin is showing a lot of resiliency right now, which is great. Let's see, how are we doing? Yeah, I think it looks fine. See, the big thing right now is volume. We don't have the volume that we're looking for, and because of that, that's concerning. We just don't have it. So you'll know when it breaks out because we'll have a massive, massive volume spike. We don't have it yet. All right, let's keep going. You said maker? I believe that's what we're looking for. Yep, maker. Then I'll get you, Ivan, after that. MKR. There it is. Okay. Let's go to the weekly. I don't trade this one very often, but I do watch it quite a bit. I don't know why I haven't traded, honestly. I don't know. Honestly, I have a good reason for it. Okay. So this right here, this entire consolidation cluster is a very significant level, right? So you can see how it came down here and tested it, came up here and tested it again. This entire consolidation looks really, really good. So as of right now, we have held this level, but we've already tested it twice, and we're not getting that strong of a reaction yet. The reason why I can tell that is because we don't have the volume that we're really expecting if we did test off here with a lot of confidence. So right now, without looking at anything else, my thoughts are it's going to go down, sweep this level, touch this area right here, and then continue back up. That's what I would like to see for this coin, because this level over here has not been tested yet. Yeah, this entire block right here has not been tested, and it really should. It looks like a very significant level to me. Yeah, went straight up, tight consolidation, continuation up. This level has not been retested, so I really do want to see this level tested again. And this reaction so far has been pretty lackluster, which is concerning. Ooh, Bitcoin starting to pop off a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. So yeah, right now, just on the weekly chart, that's what I'm looking at. Let's go to the daily. See if I get anything else. Yeah, volume is lackluster, guys. I don't like that at all. Okay, so you see a break of the trend line, but there's no actual volume to it. A retest of it, but again, no volume. This doesn't look good. Does not look good. I don't like this at all. Now, here's the only good thing I see so far. This 200 moving average was lost and then reclaimed. This looks really good. However, still, where is the volume? I don't see volume yet, and that's always concerning. So we need volume for me to get confident that the bottom is in. Let's look at some breakers on here, see if we see anything. There to there. This is actually interacted really very well. I like this a lot, actually. So it comes down here, test it, rejects, comes back here, reclaims 200, go back above, retest it from the top side, continuation up. This is a very solid reclaim. So if we get some serious volume, which we still have 8 hours and 26 minutes to go, if we start getting some serious volume here, I'd be very interested. And that's my thing. You have to get that volume to show up. Furthermore, there to there, right? That's a higher high. And this most recent high is actually lower high on the RSI. So we do have a bearish divergence forming on Maker right now. So that's concerning. Yeah, I think my primary bias for this coin is still going to be down. I still do believe that. I would love to see a retest down here. I would be an absolute buyer if it got down into like the $1,500 region. I'd be an absolute buyer. So, all right, brother. Hope that made sense for you. Let's go ahead and dive in the next one. EOS. So let's go back to Bitcoin and see if we have any new developments on it. Ooh, we do have new development. A lot of new development here. Guys, this looks good. Where's our volume? Still not there. Still no damn volume. 34 seconds left in this candle. Yep, still no volume. We can drop this down a little bit further, though. That's good. Right here. Yeah. The volume, but it's still consolidating. All right, let's go to EOS. I think, Ivan, that's what you were requesting, right? A waste BTC move. Well, let's look at it. Let's see how EOS is doing. I honestly haven't looked at it a little bit. Let's check it out. All right. We'll do a fresh chart on this. I like getting new references. So I'm gonna clear out everything on here. Let's start from scratch. I'm gonna show you. I don't want to just. I don't want to just show you guys what I think is bullish and bearish. I like teaching you guys why it's bullish and bearish, right? And so whenever I clear out the charts and start from scratch, it helps out understand it, and also gives me a fresh perspective on a new chart. So this is our level right here for EOS. Had a really nice pump, and then of course it just utterly collapsed. I was involved in this collapse on the bad side, so I got messed up on this drop. So this is heart-wrenching for me, but it's okay though. Let's see where we're at now. This is our breaker right here. It's a good opportunity. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, like, now's the time to do it, guys. And also like the video and share and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. So, all right. We have this major breaker right here on the weekly. Awesome. There's nothing else here. Let's go to the daily. This is a very major point of breakdown on the daily. You have the 200 moving average right here. We're currently below it. It's a little concerning. Okay. Nothing too significant there. Let's go to the 4-hour. Yeah, volume is really, really, really low. Very, very low. Is the other chart looking any better? Not really. Which one's which? This is Coinbase? I'll take Coinbase. That's fine. So, yep. So we can start finding some levels here that are significant. Ugh, gross. Nothing yet. Ugh, man. There we go. All right. So this is one of the main reasons why I am bullish for this coin, because you have this trend line that's been established and it has a really good interaction on the low time frame. Okay, you see how those two levels tapped it, got back above it, tapped it, right? This is a very solid reclaim of this falling trend line. I do like this. This looks very healthy. Now, on the BTC pairing is where I really get excited about EOS. Let's go back. All right, here we are. So this is why I get super bullish about EOS. If you go back to the log trend line, the log lines, wrong one, isn't it? Yes, there we go. This two log charts. Okay, you have 1, 2, extended out. Then if you go over here to the 4-hour chart, you can see this pretty clearly. I think if we take off the log, yeah. Is this the best level? Not convinced. That's the best level. Yes, this is the best level. There we are. Okay, this is my level. It must have got messed up somehow. Yeah, you can see on this trend line right here, the interaction it's had. It came up here, retested it, and now it's sort of flagging out. And on this one, this is our very major weekly log trend line, and you can see how it's just consolidating above it. And that's great, right? Because another example of this happening is going to be ETC. ETC did a very similar movement. If you go to the I think it's the weekly actually. Go to the weekly, you can see you have 1 and 2 came up here, busted above. Whenever it busted above, it went super parabolic and made a tremendous movement. And on this area of this BTC, even better so. 1, 2, 3. When it got above it, it just exploded upwards. So we're waiting for that explosive movement. It hasn't happened yet, but this is a good example of what can happen whenever whenever it does start to pick up momentum. So right now, EOS is still the leading game for me. I like a lot of the lower time frame movements on it. So I don't think they really changed yet. I'm really waiting to see what Bitcoin does today, honestly. That's a big part of it. Speaking of Bitcoin, how are we doing? Let's go to the auto. God, we're just right back to center. Such a significant level, guys. So significant. I cannot stress this enough how significant this level is. Look at H-bar. AMP, XDC, and Tesos. All right, I got you. This is a 12-hour level, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Ooh, we did close below it. That's not good. Oh, come on. H-bar's killing me. So on H-bar, this major level, this major trend line was reclaimed. And when it was reclaimed, you have really good interaction on low time frame. It reclaimed it, and it's sort of flagging out. It did have a pretty decent movement upward, but it wasn't sustained. And the reason why it wasn't sustained, if you go to the BTC pairing, it has this massive weekly breaker right here. So this breaker is a great example of how powerful these levels are. This drop in price, fight back, continuation down. So you knew this was going to be a very significant level. And sure enough, whenever this price did pop off, where did it stop? Dead center of this weekly breaker. That just gives you an idea of how powerful these breakers are. And they're very, very significant. Furthermore, if you go to the US dollar pairing of H-bar, you can see another massive breaker that was held right here. This is a massive weekly breaker, and it came up here, came down, retested it, and then popped the upside. These breakers are extremely significant. I cannot stress this enough to you guys. So make sure you guys are adding this to your techniques when you are analyzing charts. Okay, we're having some strength here, a little bit. I say that, maybe not. Gosh, what is going on? Let's get some movement. One way or another, I just want some movement at this point. Let's see. All right, AMP, XDC. I don't think I have AMP on here. What does that do? Oh, I do. There it is. Yeah, sure enough. Wow, that's a big drop. Wow. This is a low volume coin. That's for damn sure. All right. So AMP on the weekly, I don't really have anything of too much significance. This is a major breaker, but we're like just right in the dead center of it. So I don't have much to say about that. Let's go to the daily. This is a major one. So is this. Now this one already got played out, I think. I think this one already got played out because you can see this major breaker was established. It came down here, tested it, but actually got rejected from that level. Rejected, 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 busted above. So we're currently in between these two major breakers, and since we are dropping right now, I think the most likely scenario is for us to come back down and retest this one. Retest that one, and then maybe get to a pop to the upside, right? But this is a very massive drop, and I don't see any reason as to why it's going to just continue up from here. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the trend lines. Do we have anything established on here? No, we don't. If anything, it's actually a bearish retest. No, this does not look good. I would not be in AMP right now. BTC, AMP. Weekly. Nothing too significant. This would be a pretty decent entry if you can get into it. It's not a very precision entry, but it is a good area to add position. Anywhere in here is a nice area to add position. Let's go to the daily. I just don't think this is that significant. Yeah, I don't think it's that significant. Nothing too major. And on the 4 hour, it is a bottoming sort of structure maybe, but overall, there's not nearly enough here to convince me it's good to go. So, no, I wouldn't be an AMP right now. I don't think it makes much sense. But that's that. XDC, I have not charted this one before. I don't think I have at least. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, man. XDC, Bitfinex. Okay, this one's healthier. I don't hate this entire region. I know it's a two week breaker, not like a one, but honestly, I do like this level a lot. Yeah, I like that entire level. So, and we're almost about to retouch it. That's a nice little entry. Yep. Yep. 4 day or 4 hour. Yeah, that's my on this, guys. I really don't see anything else that really makes sense. Let's see if we can get any good trend lines established. Nope. Shot in the dark. Nope, that's not helping the case. Okay, let's go to XDC, BTC. Weekly chart. Anything? Nope, nothing. 3 day. Nope, nothing. Daily. No, but this is a really good area to retest. Honestly, I like this a lot. This entire consolidation cluster, if you can get a buy anywhere in here, that'd be a really, really solid area. This entire area, because it's been retested from the downside so many times. We haven't had a proper retest of it yet. So if you can get a nice scam wick down in there, it'd be awesome. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It doesn't look bad, but it's so extended, and I really don't have any good entry points for it. So it's like getting into it now is pretty dangerous, honestly. XDC, let's get rid of it. All right, cool. And the last one you had was Tezos, XTZ. I haven't traded Tezos in a long time. I have some just chilling, losing value. But yeah, I haven't really touched it much. Let's see. Yeah, there's just not much down here. You know, you can make an argument for a cup and handle. Maybe. Maybe a you know, this is actually a really good level, honestly. I do like this level. And I bet if we precision this out, it'd be even better. I bet if you do like this. Yeah. Oh, man. Not too much right now. It's below the 200. It doesn't look very healthy. Or are we out in BT? Ugh, gross. Come on, Bitcoin. Keep jumping up. Nothing here really sticks out, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think it's just be shot in the dark right now. Retesting this trend line would be really nice, but I think it's more of a shot in the dark at this point. I don't see any solid trend lines. The volume profile isn't very healthy. It's too far of a drop for a Fibonacci retracement level. Yeah, I don't have anything here. Tezos, I wouldn't be touching this crap right now. Honestly, I wouldn't. Let's try this. XTZ, BTC. Maybe there's something on the Bitcoin pairing that I don't know about. Curious. Nope. Log. Nope. Where's XTZ at? Actually curious right now. XTZ. I'm going to extend this back out again. I want to see if there's something I missed. I think it's possible I missed something here. I did. There it is. Okay, I did miss it. I knew that makes a lot more sense. So here we go. If you turn the log chart on, now you actually have some decent interaction. This makes a lot more sense for this retracement. So yes, you did get a decent reaction off the log trend line. I still don't think it's enough. I'm just really curious as to why it bounced at this particular spot, and that's why. Because you did have this log trend line, and it came down here and basically tapped it. It was like a couple pennies off, but really, really close. So, all right, either way, I still don't think it's anything worth buying at this point, guys. Not going to lie. Yeah, let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's see how we're doing on it. We'll see some of our major alt indicators, see how they're doing. Maybe we can get some information from them on what direction we're going to be going. Wow, dead center still. Still, look at this, even more decreasing volume. Just decreasing. Like, no one's picking a side. No one's picking a direction. It's just basically just chilling. Just waiting at this point. Ethereum. We're still hovering above our levels. These are our major key levels. Let's go to the BTC pairing of Ethereum, actually. It keeps rising. Daily level. I would love to see it close above here. It'd be really awesome. Let's go to the weekly charts. So major levels on Ethereum for the weekly right here and right here. And we also have right here. These are three major levels. So right now we're between these two weekly breakers on the BTC pairing. And this daily level has not been closed above yet, but it looks really healthy. So if we get it closed above here, where are we going to target? This, right? Makes sense to me. And that's still a pretty decent jump. I mean, it's still going to be a good about 6% on the BTC pairing, so that's really good. And Ethereum is definitely the indicator of the rest of the market. So, or the crypto market, or not crypto. I'm sorry, altcoin market. BTC. I think I'll be doing soon. I made a thumbnail for it today. I had it commissioned. It's gonna be a top 5 altcoin of the week videos. I'm gonna be looking around for altcoins and then posting my top 5 for like the week or the month, just so you guys can get my thoughts on the best opportunities I just find out there. And of course, if you're in the Discord, then you get those notifications as soon as I find them. But if you're just on YouTube, you can stay on there, and I'll be posting that video out. I'm gonna try to do one today after this thing consolidates and finds a direction. I have other stuff to do today, but Bitcoin is going to be taking my priority because obviously this is extremely significant. So I actually took off work today in light of this. I knew it was happening, so I went ahead and took off work. So that's how confident I am that something is going to be happening today. Let's see, where are we at? Twitter. Hey, appreciate the retweet, Ivan. Thank you so much. Let's see what else. Oh wait, where am I at? There you are. Man, it's just waiting. How's XRP doing? It's always on my indicators as well. This is a daily or a weekly? Oh yeah, this on XRP. I don't know why I didn't transfer over. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, we closed above this level, and now we're currently inside of it. Right now, we're doing what I call Operation Save the Daily or Save the Weekly. We've done it a couple times already. Ooh, I did not see this interaction. Wait, why here? Why here? What did I? Why did I choose this point? This makes no sense. I don't know why I chose that point. I have no idea. This is a very solid bearish retest, though, which is a little bit concerning. It's a lot of bit concerning, actually. Yeah, it's a solid bearish retest. You guys see how you have the consolidation triangle? It comes up here. It broke down. Low volume, but it still broke down. And it came up here and retested for a continuation downward. Is it on other charts as well? I'm going to assume it is. Yep, another one. XRP does not look good right now. On the US dollar pairing, at least. That is not good. Oh, we're still popping up. That's good. Let's go to the BTC pairing, because right now that is not a good sign for XRP. Okay, we busted above there. Let's do the log chart. Same thing. Oh, it's of course BTC pairing. Log chart for the BTC pairing is very, very similar. So, let's see. 1, 2. Where's our levels? Right there and right there. Okay. Decent interaction. Okay, interacted there well. I guess it is a significant level. So the BTC pairing, it looks like it is above this level. So if that's the case, then the US dollar pairing looks like garbage, but the BTC pairing is showing some strength. I don't know how I feel about this yet. But go to the weekly, I believe. Nope, daily. Yep, there we are. This level right here is currently acting as support for this entire price action. The 200 moving average also is acting as support. So I don't really think it's going to drop far on the BTC pairing, which means if the US dollar pairing looks like garbage and is signaling a price downward, and the BTC pairing doesn't have far to drop, that means that Bitcoin also has to drop along with it to keep my bias in check, which is a little bit concerning, not gonna lie. So yeah, does not look very healthy. So this just simply in like just looking at XRP as my indicator, it would tell me that Bitcoin is actually going to be dropping down from this consolidation, simply because the Bitcoin pairing does not have that much farther to drop, but the XRP US dollar pairing looks like doo-doo. And it does. It looks like doo-doo right now. That is a very solid retest. Is there any sort of like saving grace here? I think I'm grasping for straws if I find any. Well, it's not that bad, I guess. This needs to go away. This needs to go away. It's a 4-hour. If we can close above here, that'd be nice. Yeah, this does not look good. Does not look good at all, guys. Not gonna lie. So let's look at ZEC real quick. Okay. So we are above our trend line. That's cool. So the daily. Nothing really here. Yeah, nothing really here. Let's go to the BTC pairing. All right, so this is our ZEC BTC pairing. As you guys can see, it was extremely high up, and obviously it's dropped a lot. So, excuse me, sir, your bears are showing. Are we having any, are we losing anything on Bitcoin right now? I'm going to keep continuing what I'm doing right now. Almost done. So yeah, so this is my major level on the log chart. And as you guys can see, we have busted above it. We're consolidating out. Way more bullish when you started this vid. Oh, me? Yeah, me, right? So here's the thing. I'm not going to bull crap you guys. I'm not going to be like a perma bear or perma bull. I'm just going to tell you what the charts say. And that's it, right? So I am definitely high time frame bullish. Make that very clear. But I'm not going to like bull crap you and be like, oh man, yeah, it looks amazing, guys. Throw all your money into it. I'm going to tell you guys legitimately, is the chart looking good or is it not? And I hope you guys respect that rather than someone who's like always saying, "Oh my God, to the moon," right? So I'll tell you straight up what it tells me. Yeah, BTC pairings looks fine. Nothing too concerning there on ZEC. Where are we at? God, it's still just waiting. Just consolidation, guys. Just consolidation. That's all it is. Oh, there's movement. A lot of movement, actually. Maybe? Is this it? Is this the one? Let's connect these two lines together. Ooh. Guys. All right, so I drew this line to this line. And it's now starting to break above. Is this the one? Is this time? It's a low time frame movement, but is this the one? Because it tried to get above there earlier, and it rejected. Oh, okay, and we're rejecting. Okay, cool. Noted. Is this the breakout? Because of these two major highs. Is this going to give us the strength that we need? Is this the time? Come on, guys. What do we think? Is this the moment because of this trend line? Or is it just going to utterly collapse? Which is also very possible. Do we have anything else on here? Yeah, probably about it, honestly. Come on. Like the whole Goku stuff where it's like, give me your strength. Bitcoin needs your strength and energy, guys, because right now it is currently collapsing. It's going the opposite direction as to what we were expecting. What are we damning about? Oh, in the opposite direction. There we are. Collapse this sucker down. Drop it to the drops to the depths of hell. All I know is I want it to go up. All right, no, never mind. Reverse it. Go up. Yeah, guys, like right now we're in that waiting game. We don't know what's going to happen here, and it's just a lot of movement back and forth. So, oh man, I don't know, guys. Like we have no idea what's going to happen here. Let's go to the 15-minute. If we're going to establish breakers on here, this breaker looks pretty significant actually. I do like this. You can see all the amount of interaction we've had so far. So yeah, this is a very solid breaker. Over here, I would say this is a solid breaker. These are our 2 levels. So yeah. This is definitely the game of the whales right now. They're the ones dictating the price. We are just minnows in this entire movement, just swimming around the ocean, trying not to get eaten. That's all we are. This is the whales ocean. Ethereum, how are we doing? We're still holding above our level really, really well, guys. Like, this looks really good. Yeah. Ethereum looks really good. XRP looks like garbage. Bitcoin is still consolidating between the 2 levels. Like, about this too? I'm getting so desperate at this point, trying to figure this shit out. Nope. Log on. Yep. Come on, man. Yeah, I think that I don't see anything else, guys. This is really all I got here. Like, we're basically just waiting until this consolidates out. And the cool part is now, because we have this new trend line that's very obviously they're playing this very, very closely. So now we can basically close our triangle. So now we will have resolution within the next hour. Like, we have to know if it's going to break up or down from these 2 levels in the next hour or so. And with the amount of movement we're getting right now, I'm going to assume that we're going to be figuring this out pretty damn quickly. Like, maybe now, maybe. Or is this it? Is this the one? Oh my god, this is ridiculous, guys. Come on. Oh. Oh, is this it? Is this the one? Guys, like, this is seriously like how close it is right now. We are just minnows swimming around this ocean right now. This is so ridiculous. All of our technical analysis we've been doing on the last months, guys. All of our weeks of just like working on this, trying to overanalyze and analyze everything, is literally now in this moment watching between this like $300 price action right here on which direction is it going to go. We're making our triangles, going closer on a 5-minute chart, watching this. This is no kidding where we're at with our lives right now, guys. We're waiting. We're hoping that a massive green candle just comes up here and helps save the day. Or a massive red candle comes in here and gives us a really, really good buying opportunity. Either way, we win, right? 5-minute chart. Yeah. Oh, you want to go lower? We'll go lower. I got you. We'll go lower. We'll go to a 1-minute chart. Oh, look at that. We're making a bear flag on the 1-minute chart, or a bull flag. 1-minute chart. Let's get a precision entry. I'm going to precision it. There you go. Precision entries, guys. Oh, look. We are 13 seconds from closing a 1-minute chart above it. Is this it? 9 seconds. Are we going to close a 1-minute chart above our trend line? Oh, maybe not. 3, 2, 1. Is that even close above or below? Nope, close below. Bear market confirmed, guys. Bear market has been confirmed. This is so ridiculous. This is the best thriller ever, guys. I don't know. Oh, this is ridiculous.
But yeah, you guys can see the significance of this level. Like, it's being very, very heavily contested right now. If we bust above this and close any decent time frame above here, it's going to accelerate very, very rapidly. We are absolutely at this point in our lives right now. This is ridiculous. Anything on Twitter going on? Anything on Twitter? Brace yourselves. Oh, hey, appreciate it, CB. Thank you, brother. I'm gonna like it. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. That's funny. Oh, we're fighting back, guys. We're fighting back. All right, let's do a 1 minute analysis, price action analysis. All right, guys. So this is obviously a impulsive movement. We have the high volume right here. We have a descending price on low volume. This means it is a this is a consolidation pattern. So impulse by consolidation should mean a continuation upwards, right? So impulse, consolidation, continuation upwards, right? If it doesn't do it, obviously the market's wrong. Hey, market, I just literally told you what to do. You're in the wrong direction. Come on. All right, so impulse, consolidation, still low volume. Let's go higher. If you're new to this channel, I'm so sorry, guys. This is not normally how it goes. I promise you. I don't ever look at the 1 minute chart. This is ridiculous. Impulse, consolidation movement, low volume. Yeah. Oh, even lower volume. All right, come on. We need you to get up. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. All right, come on. Let's go. Higher. Go up. Let's go to the 5 minute again. Ooh, nice little candle there. What will be your goals if we break out of the lines? So, well, we're gonna break out of the lines no matter what. Like really soon, we're about to. So, it's pretty simple. Honestly, it is. If we break down, and you are a bear, you want it to break down. You want something like this. Back here, retest, continuation down. That's what you want, right? If you're a bull, you want to do something like this. Up here, retest, continuation up. That's it. That's what you want, right? Those are a confirmation moves that is going to continue going up. However, let's say if it breaks the downside, like that, it comes with a retest and it just completely annihilates it, right? That would be a very bullish movement, right? And that's what happened here. See this? The same exact thing. You flip it, that's exactly what happened. And that's what happened right here. See that? This is exactly what happened. Came down here, continuation upward. This is a bullish movement. And then what happened after it did this? It went, oops, cancel on that. What happened, it went over here and it made another movement. And it's like, oh, now we're coming in for the retest. However, what happened? It failed, right? It failed the retest. So, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for this retest and to hold on this retest. So it broke out, but it failed the retest. It broke out, failed the retest. Broke out, failed the retest. So like we're having and this is a bear trap. This is a bull trap. This is a bull trap. This is another bull trap. And the main thing you're looking for as well is that volume. You need to see the volume. And I was actually walking around IKEA yesterday with my wife, and she was irritated because I was on my phone the whole time watching the charts, and I saw this breakout happen. But I was like, where's the volume? Because you can see the volume was really high on this downtrend. However, right here we didn't have any volume. So if you can see, we don't have the volume like we had over here. So this was the indicative sign that this was actually a bear trap. And it did. It was a massive, massive bear trap and brought us right back in the triangle. Oh, come on. What is going on today? We're so close, guys. What do we got in here? Anything crazy? I don't think so. I think we can now make this even tighter. And this now, make this even tighter. There you are. So we have a 300 No, we have a $400 spread on price action. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Let's talk about that. Entry points, right? I like that. It's a really, really good thing to talk about. So let's go to the higher time frame. Way too high of a time frame for this chart. Much better. Okay. So where would your targets be? So the best thing to do this is like a long position, right? You can enter. When it breaks out, sit. Do not do anything. Let it freaking sit. What you're doing, though, you're waiting for it to go up and then come back in. And then what you're going to be doing is trying to get back in on an entry based upon the retest. And your stop loss will be when it gets back in the triangle. Wait until it actually breaks on the downside of the triangle, right? And your targets with the size of this triangle, I think a decent target would be probably 37,000. Depending upon how much leverage you're using and all that stuff, you could actually have a target of a lot higher. Like personally, I think that our first level resistance will be the 200 moving average, which is up here at 44,000. Okay, so if this is your breakout, let's go to a 1 hour chart. So 17 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Is that a good entry? Absolutely it is, right? So that would be a beautiful, beautiful long position. So you wait until it breaks out. Once it breaks out, come back in, and then you buy whenever it comes back in for the retest, right? Yeah, and a lot of times it will actually retest it exactly, and a lot of times it won't, especially with this amount of this significance of this breakout. You may not get that good of a retest. It may only come in and like break out really here, test this breaker right here, and then come down. And when it comes back down, that's when you want to be trying to buy in here. But your R to R is so incredibly high, you're fine. Just try to get the best entry you can. And on the short position, same sort of thing, but just the opposite. So, like, let it break out. It'll probably get rejected right here. So once it gets rejected, try to get an entry somewhere around here. And for a short, where do you want to target? Well, I mean, I think a good place to target would probably be like right here at the minimum. I think that would be a pretty decent spot. So this would be a 14 RR ratio. Yeah, the capitulation candle. Yeah, like if this was a short you want to take, I wouldn't take it personally, just because I do think that the downside is so limited. There's too much buying pressure, or let me rephrase this. There's too little selling pressure right now with all the bullish divergences popping off. I don't think it's worth it on the short. I think there's a very high likelihood, even if we do break down, that it will turn back around and do a fake out and continue the upside. But, you know, obviously it's very possible it won't. And I know there are some very good traders on Twitter that do expect this to break down and do expect a lot of downside. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen, but it's very possible. It honestly is. Now, on the total chart, not the total two, but the total chart, I laid out a really, really good spot that I would absolutely love to get an entry in. This is my dream buy opportunity. Okay, so this right here is our is a 2-week breaker, and this is also the Fibonacci retracement tool for the entire structure. So if we were to get into the golden pocket region, which aligns with this 2-week breaker, that would be an absolute incredible opportunity for me. This is one of those I will sell my wife and mortgage the house sort of thing. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. Opportunities, because this right here would be a tremendous opportunity, I believe. And this would probably coincide with Bitcoin being around like 25. I'd say about 25,000. This is what it coincide with. That's why I don't think Bitcoin has that much further to drop. So, yep, just watch this chart when it gets close. That's whenever I'm going to long my longs and re-long my longs and buy every single crypto that's in existence with all this money I borrow from the bank. So, I'm sort of joking about that, but maybe not. I don't know yet. All right. Looks like we're going lower. We are going lower. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's a parabolic movement downward, guys. I think it's breaking down to the downside. That's what it looks like. This is our last line in the sand right here. This is it, guys. This 15-minute breaker is all we have left. It's a pretty significant one, so it might hold, but it's already been tested once. Yeah, this does not look good for the bulls. I'm telling you right now. Does not look good for the bulls. Uh-oh. Yep. This is what I'm expecting right here. We've tested that breaker. How's Ethereum holding up? It's my catalyst for the movement. There we go. Okay, Ethereum's still holding up okay. I'm expecting if we do break down, Ethereum's going to have a lot of problems, and I don't think it's going to hold very well if we do. Everyone's watching this moment right now. All right. This down just a little bit. Okay, we closed that 5-minute inside. Okay, we're pumping the upside a little bit. A little bit of a fight back. Back to our 1-minute chart. We have a little bit of volume on that drop, but not a tremendous amount by any means. It's still consolidating, waiting for the right answer. Come on, baby. Love for it to hold, but honestly, I just want it to do anything at this point. I want some violence. We're traders. Traders like volatility. Haha, BT short so long. Anything interesting? Yeah, basically. What is that? All right. Let's see. Yeah, our levels are clearly defined, guys. Like, I can commentate on this, but, like, there's not much else to say, honestly. We have our lines in the sand drawn. There's really not much else going on. So, waiting for it to pop out. Once we do pop out, we'll talk about direction once we do. And like I was saying, it's going to pop out, I would say, in the next 20 minutes. Like, I don't see this lasting much longer. BTC shorts and longs. Anything interesting? Let's see. Maybe. Longs? Not really. Shorts. Ooh, shorts are piling up. Oh, damn. They are piling up. It's not that much, honestly, but they are starting to pile up. So, Bitcoin dominance keeps dropping, which I like. Looks like it's fighting back. I'm probably not going to get off this chart until we do have. What do you say about the season factor? What does that mean? I'm sorry, Ivan, if you don't mind. If you want to type in Discord as well, it might help me out understand what you're talking about. I know YouTube doesn't have very good functionality for explaining stuff or showing pictures and everything. It's fighting back. Our lines are still in the sand, guys. This is it. I wanted to pick a direction so I can keep commentating on what's happening, but basically we're just at a standstill. Ooh. Our 15-minute breaker's holding up so far. Yeah, my bias, like I've said for a long time, my bias is still bullish.
Even if we break down from here, I don't think we have that far to drop. I really, really don't. Ew, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know about seasons and all that stuff. I really haven't paid attention to that. I just look at range level to level, what my charts tell me at that time. I don't really make any decisions based upon the seasons. So I really don't have anything to say about it, honestly. DeFi coins are still taking off, guys. Like, Constellation's doing great. YFI is doing good. Link's doing good. Mana's doing good. Loom was doing good yesterday. It's sort of struggling today, but yeah. What the fuck's what's this? Track? What is this thing? I don't know what it is. I don't like it. Get rid of it. Uh-oh. Looks like we might be breaking down, guys. It's really, really close. We're hovering in our breaker right now. Yeah, we're just hovering our breaker. It's a really ugly candle. Oh, man. We're just waiting, guys. Like, I don't know. Bias is still up. We could try to look at like the low time frame, see if we have any divergences forming or stuff, but probably a waste, honestly. Because we're like when it's not volatile, when it's just consolidating, there's really not much you can really gather from RSI and volume profiling and stuff. Because you can see like this is textbook consolidation because it's just decreasing in volume the entire time as we get close to the apex. This is textbook. And so until we pick a direction here, it's just going to keep dropping in volume because everyone's sitting on their hands. They're all waiting for something to happen. And then once a direction is picked, that's whenever you're going to get some serious volatility. Make a meme. There. Got it. Do some Braveheart. Hold the line, y'all. It's man. Oh. Three. It's popping off a little bit. You know, it is fighting back. I will definitely say that. So ridiculous. I'm on the freaking 1 minute chart. I just mean like it's crazy to me. The thing about it though, guys, is like these high time frame movements start at the low level. So a lot of these movements you'll be able to catch on low time frames. So that's why I'm doing it. Yeah, I can go over that. So how to read candle patterns. So candle patterns, the thing about a candle, any candlestick is it tells a story, right? And what your goal as a pattern, a candle pattern analysis is to try to understand the story that is being told.
Sorry, give me a sec. So like right here, this candle right here, okay, this big red candle. What's the story it's being told? Well, it started right here, and it shot all the way up here, but it got pushed back down, right? So because of that, because the bulls fought this thing all the way up, but the bears came and actually not only shot it down, but they closed it lower than whenever the day started. Think of the psychology behind that, right? So the psychology around this candle is actually very bearish, and it's telling you, man, it's demoralizing. Now, obviously, it's a 1 minute chart, but still the same thing. Just like right here, we just saw this candle shoot all the way up here, but the bears fought this thing all the way down. So it's demoralizing for that. So it's demoralizing for the bulls to have all their work just get shattered by the bears, and so because of that, the bulls lose strength in the next one, and that's why it's dropping a little bit. Okay, and that's the thing you got to consider about candlestick analysis. Now, obviously, it's a 1 minute time frame, and it doesn't have much significance. But if you want to look at something like a weekly chart or something, these candlesticks are very, very significant on the story that they tell you. So, like if you have this massive, massive candle here, okay, that means that the bears just pushed the price down really, really far, and the bulls had no fight. They couldn't shoot it up at all, right? And when you think about that from a psychology standpoint of being a bear or a bull in the situation, the bears just completely annihilate them. It's a rallying cry for the bears to keep pushing it down, and the bulls just get super demoralized. Oh, and I think we have some sort of confirmation. I think we're losing it, guys. I think we are about to lose it. It's the last chance. Okay, we swept that low. Are we going to come back and fight or not? Are we just going to give up and just call it a day? I honestly have no idea what's going to happen here. So, and that's the thing you're looking at for candlestick analysis, man. You got to think about it from the perspective of the bulls and the bears. There's two teams fighting back and forth, and so, like this right here, this candle, the bulls just completely dominate the entire candle, right? And so, since the bulls just dominate, guys, you know what this means, right? Damn. Looks like the bears won the battle. Looks like they have won the battle, and now they are shooting the price down. All right, so now that we have some sort of confirmation on this, so what now, right? That's our big question. What are we going to do now? Let me adjust this real quick. First off, is it over? No, of course not, right? It's not over at all. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in and get a good idea of it. All right, so what we're looking for now is looking for the volume, and I will go to the 1 minute so I can see it. Okay, you guys see we're finally starting to get some volume here because it's the first time where we've actually had some sort. Oh, absolutely, it's still gonna be a fake out, 100%. And that's what we're gonna be looking at here. I'll be looking at for it live. So we do have some volume here, but it's still not very high. You guys can see we have a lot higher volume spikes elsewhere. So is this very significant yet? No, it's not, right? So because of that, we need to be very careful here. If you are a bear and you want to get into a short position, you technically could now, but have a very tight stop loss. Nothing wrong with that. So if you want to go in here, you want to make a short position, and have your stop like maybe there, you can target. Nothing wrong about that, right? This is totally fine. However, this is not a confirmed. This is not a confirmed. This is not a confirmed one yet. Okay. But you have to have a stop loss in place if you're going to do something like this. Okay. Now, where you're going to target? I mean, personally, I'd be targeting a lot lower than that. The bare minimum, I'd be targeting here. Bare minimum, and that's like nothing, right? I think more likely I'd be targeting way the hell down here, which would be a really, really, really nice risk to reward ratio. All right, so if you look on here, Bulls are fighting back really well right now. Let's go to the 1 minute again. Okay, so they are fighting back very handsomely, but where's the volume, right? We're still missing the volume for this kickback. So if the bulls are going to step in, now is the time to step in, because this has been a significant break, and so now the bulls need to fight back with a lot of conviction. If they don't fight back with conviction here, it's going to fail and utterly collapse. Okay. They're getting above that breaker again. Okay, they are above the breaker. No way. No way. All right, so now we're back inside of our range, guys. We're back inside of our range. Could this have been a bull trap or a bear trap? Yes, of course, right? It absolutely could have been. However, we also do not have volume for the kickback. If this was a significant kickback in here, you need to see some volume from the bulls. So they're trying, but like, yeah, like that's volume. A little bit of volume there. No, nothing. Okay, like this is the time. If bulls are going to fight back, now is the time. You have to kick into gear now. Or my levels aren't even accurate, which I don't think that's even possible. 1, 2. So lower levels. I'm losing my mind over here. These are the significant levels, right? Yeah. Where is everyone at? For the retest, I think probably 15-minute, probably the best one to look at. You can also probably see it on a 5-minute. It depends upon how violent it is, right? So if it's really, really violent, a 5-minute probably be appropriate for it. So this is why you wait for confirmation before you enter a short position. I told you guys can enter a short position, but it'd be risky. So instead, what you do is you wait until there's confirmation that the short is actually happening, or that the short is good. All right, so look at this candlestick right here, right? This candlestick, it starts up here, it drops all the way down here, but the bulls come back and fight it right back up, okay? So is this a bullish candle or a bearish candle? Okay, the answer is it's actually a bullish candle because of this massive wick to the downside. That means that even though they shot it down, the bulls came and fought it back up. So this is like a rallying cry for the bulls to get involved and try to help out. Now, you have to have a follow-through, which right now the follow-through is garbage. So but what you would like to have seen is basically this candle be preceded by a green candle afterwards to keep the bull momentum going. Right now we don't have it, but it's also earned the candle. And it's also a 5-minute candle. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of this for now. It's in the way. So yeah, our 15-minute level is still holding up. This candle, 15-minute candle, closed in 7 minutes and 50 seconds. If we close above this purple block in 7 minutes and 45 seconds, that would be a really, really, really good show of strength by the bulls. It would be. Probably precision it down to here. Let's go ahead and put the magnet back on. I even think if we close above this purple block in 7 minutes, it'd be really bullish as well. The key is that one of these two needs to happen. And if we don't, this is going to continue downside. I would love to see it get above this level, though. So anytime you have and this is called a deviation, okay, a deviation from the triangle. When you have a deviation like this that gets tested and it gets pushed back up, or a bull or a bear trap happens, oftentimes what happens, it will then test the top side of the level. So, and that's what we saw here. This was a massive deviation, came back up, tested the top side. Massive deviation, came back, tested the bottom side. Massive deviation, tested the bottom side. So hopefully, if you're a bull, you want this to be a deviation, which means now you're going to test the top side, right? You want to see it test up here. But since we have this very clear trend line established right here, hopefully we would love to see it come up here, get up here, and continue on through. That'd be beautiful if you're a bull. 6 minutes till we get it closed. Oh, what is going on today, guys? Holy hell. Let's go to Ethereum, seeing how it's holding up. I'm really curious. Maybe we can get a good signal. Okay, yeah, Ethereum is still holding up our level really, really well. This looks really, really good for Ethereum. And this is our leading indicator, right? So if you go to CoinMarketCap, Ethereum it has 5 times more volume than the next chart, right? So because of that, like this is absolutely, or not volume, market cap. So Ethereum is the indicator for the rest of the cryptosphere outside of Bitcoin. So that's why I like using it as my litmus test, if you want to call it that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bears are pushing it down. Yeah, 5-minute time frame. Not too much else to say here. This was a 5-minute close underneath it. Is that going to accelerate it down? I don't know, maybe. See how we did close underneath it now? Still no volume. Still no volume. Until we get the volume to pop in, we don't have confirmation either direction. Yeah, no volume at all, guys. Like, this is pathetic. Here, actually, I'm not going to do that. Uh-oh. We're back below that trend line. We're definitely retesting it again, guys. 4 minutes, get above this purple. I really want to see it back above this purple next 4 minutes. This is super low time frame, and I understand how stupid it probably sounds, but this is a bullish divergence forming on this right here. So these two levels, there's a bullish divergence between the two levels. So that's something to consider. That means that there's not any strength on this drop. However, already these two levels, this drop right here already has more strength than this drop does. So that means if it does get below this level, it will have higher strength. So that means that if it does get below here, it should have a lot more power to push it back through. So what I mean here is that we really need it to stay above this level. If it gets below like the 33,800 level, this will not have a bearish or a bullish divergence, and it should continue on down. But as long as we close above this purple, or at least the bare minimum inside the purple, then we'll be fine. I really want to see it well above the purple, though. Oh, man. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I think my wife is ready for me to end it. All right, right, 1 minute and 30 seconds, guys. How's Ethereum doing? 291, still okay. Make an alert, actually. All right, there we go. I have my alert set on Ethereum now, so I don't have to watch those closely. All right, you guys know my level. 1 minute. 1 minute to get back inside this purple block at the bare minimum, or I think we're going to see some serious downside. Or we just see downside now. That's also possible, of course. Bulls, you better fight back really, really damn soon. Yeah, we definitely have that low and this low. We definitely have. There it is. All right, now we're about to see some downside, I think. Because already we do have we have already invalidated the what's it called, the freaking bullish divergence. So bullish divergence has been invalidated already. So I think this is going to be a significant drop. I think, we'll see how it goes though. Okay, so we have closed. Here's the good news. Good news is we closed above this previous one, so maybe they might consider this a sweep. But yeah, so this right here, it was our sweep. So it did close above it. So this could be a sweep. It could be still the bear trap. But I do know that this definitely has more strength than this drop. And this one is also been invalidated. Still no volume. Still no volume. We need volume. What is going on today, guys? This is ridiculous. So this looks very similar to what we saw here. Very similar so far. Even though we did break below that major level, we just don't have the volume to really show that this thing is actually gonna drop. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look great by any means, but like we don't have the volume. This very, very easily could still be a bear trap. And yeah, if you're waiting, like if you're trying to get a retest on this, like this should have shot this sucker down quick. It really should have, and it hasn't. So this might be a very low time frame retest of this 15-minute breaker and then continuation down. But the point is, we don't have the volume there, guys, and that's the big thing. If you're a bull, or I'm sorry, if you're a bear. If you're a bear, you want to see volume. We just don't have it. So as a bull, I'm very happy to see no volume, right? That's what I like to see. I think if we drop below here, this will be a acceleration. Because right now it's retesting this 15-minute breaker. It came back up here, retested this. And now the question is, if it does fail, or if it does hold the retest as a bearish retest and continue on down, that should be a solid retest of a major level, and then it's going to continue on down. And if we get a close above the purple block, that will be a very good thing. That's the robots algorithm trading in action, and people are waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting, man. We just don't have it. I'm still neutral as can be at this point, guys. Like this so far is not convincing at all. I'm not saying the bear trap's confirmed by any means. I'm not saying the bulls are going to keep going up. I'm not saying the bears are just going to annihilate us. Everything's absolutely in the realm of possibility right now. What I do know though is that this is a very significant moment in time, and I definitely would not be going anywhere. That's for damn sure. Hmm. Still no volume either direction. The highest volume you have is the drop and the recovery. So, and this is on a 1 minute time frame. But if you zoom out, you can see that's still very, very little. Close above here, and I'd be super bullish though. "21 seconds, 5 minute close. Prefer to get the 15-minute close, but 5 minute be nice. Up only, only up RTO. Yeah, we'll see about that. I am absolutely not a permabull. Make that very clear. So if you want a permabull, this is the wrong channel for you. I just tell you what the charts tell me. I just now analyze charts, and sometimes they're bullish, sometimes they're bearish, and oftentimes they have a little bit of both. So if you want a bullshit answer, there's plenty of people who do that. This is ridiculous. I want to go in like, ooh, there we go. Here I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and find these levels and really over analyze them real quick. Okay, that's that. These are 5 minute charts, so I have precisioned the entries. I don't really want to go away from this chart because like this is the chart you should be looking at. This is really the one. Ethereum is still popping off. It's doing totally fine. Yeah, Ethereum looks fine. It's XRP looking. Yeah, it's still dropping. Not that surprising at all. So crazy how different coins give me so much different perspectives right now. So next one is in 8 minutes. Okay. It's pretty harsh rejection so far. So retest of that major trend line. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a pretty harsh drop. I think lose this level is going to go down pretty quickly. This one is a solid retest. Be totally healthy though. Still no volume though. Mm-hmm. You guys have anything you want to talk about or any? I mean, I really don't want to do any of the charts, so that's my only concern. I really don't want to go away from this because we have so much movement happening right here on this chart, and it's so significant. But I don't know what else to do at this point, guys. Like, I think I've listed out all of my scenarios and what my expectations are. Like, if you ask questions, like, now's the time to ask them. But, like, I don't know at this point. It's really, really hard to try to overanalyze. I'm just overanalyzing this. Like, look at all these intersecting trend lines and stuff, and like all these little small sweeps and levels laid out and everything else right here. Like, that's how much we're overanalyzing this. These are 15-minute breakers. So I don't know what else to really do at this point. If you guys have questions, like now's the perfect time. Um, but yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do anything outside of this because it's such a significant level right now. This is extremely significant. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. All right, how did you guys do while I was gone? Let's see. Um, nothing too significant. um, story hour. Oh, you want a breakout comparison? Oh, Drew, I got you. We can get to a ton of those. So let's see. I'm trying to think of the best ones I can think of. Band had a pretty good one. I'm scared of leaving this chart. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna make my alert super thorough, and then oops. All right, so I'm gonna make it really close, tight range alerts. And the other one will be down here a little bit. Okay, cool. It's set. I got you. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to find you some examples of a proper breakouts. Okay, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I think Band had one. I'll go to the 4-hour chart. Let me zoom out a little bit. Actually, Neo's my this chart is amazing. I'm telling you guys, this chart is absolutely amazing with its interaction on the low time frames. Was just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I gotta find where I want to start at. There's a lot of examples on this chart. That's why I like it so much. But here you go. Great example. So right here, you have this trend line that was established, right? And you have this bottom one that was established. If you go through here, not perfect, but good enough. Oh. Wait, 3.9? Did it go up? Holy shit, it did. Sorry, I'll be back. This is what I was worried about. I didn't really want to leave this chart because I know there's so much action happening here. Okay. Well, you know, what is it? 59? Uh-oh. Guys, this thing closed in 37 seconds. Do you think this was a fake out? Well, it's a damn good possibility at this point. 28 seconds. Close above this purple block. I'll be really bullish. Hello? 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 Guys, hello? Is this what I think it's doing? I think it actually is. 6, 5, 4. This is an hourly candle. This is an hourly candle. 1. Hourly candle closed above the trend line, guys. All right. So hourly is closed above, and obviously we're getting our big fight back. But yeah, this is an hourly close. Oh, shit. All right, so now we're solidly back inside of our level. This was a bear trap at this point. I would definitely consider this a bear trap at this point. Yeah, you guys can see how we have clearly broken above this level. And these are very significant levels. So from 1, 2, all this right here. Well, I'd say very significant. Over the last little while, it's definitely been a very significant level. So over the last 24 hours, I'll give you that. And you guys can see how we have not only pushed against this 15-minute breaker, we busted above this thing, and now we're currently break above this this trend line. So now we're looking forward to see if this thing has any significance, because maybe it doesn't. Maybe this is just more whale fuck games, which is very possible. Okay, this is a retest. Low time frame. This is a retest. This is a healthy retest. Because even here, this is a lot of volume compared to what we have had. This is a retest. It came down here and tested this level to make sure that it's solid. And then what we should have happen is something like this. Continuation up. That's my expectation, okay? This is what I would like to see happen on this level. I really want to see this level hold, though. Because if this was a solid breakout, then you really want to see this hold and continuation up. Okay, this 15-minute breaker is also there. So can it come down here and hit this breaker and then continue up? Yes, that's also okay. I'm okay with either one of these. The point is, this 15-minute level cannot be lost. That would be extremely bearish if it does. So yeah, this is my expectation. I would like to see it come down here, maybe tap this, at this point, tap this 15-minute breaker, turn around, continue up. That's what I really want to see. Hey, I'll be right back again. Sorry, guys. My wife's calling me. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so still on the same level. We haven't actually tested that level yet. We're getting close, but we haven't done it yet. Hmm. What am I looking at? Let's see. Anything else on here? So, what am I looking for to confirm a breakout? Well, first off, higher volume. I want to see this volume start to increase. Because right now there's a retest, which is totally fine. Nothing wrong about this retest. Okay, so we're about to touch the 50-minute breaker, which is good. But this 50-minute breaker has got to hold, guys. I cannot stress this enough. If we lose this breaker and fall back through, oh shit! I don't think we're gonna have a chance in hell of recovering it. What I really want to see is I want to see it come down in here, test this breaker, come back up and reclaim. So on like the 1 minute time frame, which I know is stupid, I got it right. Yeah, that's basically it. My expectation right here. Want to see it come down here, hit this, come back up, and then come back up here, go. Once it passes above this level, once it passes above that level, that would be a change in market structure, right? You better just come down there for a retest, come back, buddy. Okay. So far, it's healthy. Nothing wrong about this so far. Nothing. It's totally okay. All right, now we're a little concerned. Now we're a little bit concerned, even more concerned. Okay, now I'm not happy. I'm not happy at this point. You better get your ass back up there. You son of a bitch. Okay. What is going on? Now we're below the original trend line again. We even swept this low. Oh my god, come on. $207. Holy shit. What is going on? Oh, this price action is disgusting. Bear trap into bull trap. This is just whales having fun at this point, guys. Make that very clear. Like, whales are just having a blast. They're just sitting in a room right now, all talking to each other, being like, oh, hey, guys, watch this shit. Click. That's all that's going on right now. They're literally just looking at a room right now, just being like, hey, I bet you can't do the market, make it to the market for this. This is insane. This is just whales having fun at this point. That's all they're doing. How's Ethereum holding up? That's my litmus, right? Still holding up fine. How's Ethereum? XRP looks like garbage. Nice. All right, let's go back up here. Okay. We swept this low. Are we now going to keep going back up? Who knows at this point, guys? Like, this is insane. But here's the big key right now. We still don't have volume. Still. We still do not have volume. It's the most insane price action. I don't even care if it goes up or down. I just want it to pick a damn direction so I can start trading. All right, so this hourly close, how significant was it? Let's see. I mean, it's still an ugly close. Don't get me wrong. So this is now a solid breaker right there. 1 hour breaker. And this is a 15-minute breaker, 1 hour breaker. You ever close above it? Ah, we didn't, maybe? We closed right at it. What? Guys, we're just gambling at this point. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like we don't know until the direction's chosen. This is just gambling. We're just degenerates gambling at a casino. You might as well go to a casino and put all money on red or black at this point because we have no clue. Like there's so much going on here. Now we're still below this major trend line, so like I think you have to be bearish at this point. Yeah, I think you have to be bearish. Well, that's some that was a pretty significant drop. Okay. Now we have the drop. All right, there's a drop. About damn time. We finally got the drop, guys. Okay, so here comes the volume. About time, maybe? All right, so there you are. Now you actually have some volume on here. Now we're actually having some significant levels. So now what are we looking for? So now we want to see where the retrace is going to happen to. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of this. How significant is this? Not too significant yet. Yeah, not too significant yet. Alright, so this one can go away. This one can go away. Okay, so far we've swept this level right here. Yeah, we have swept that. It was a pretty significant sweep, honestly. I think that is pretty significant. So the major sweep levels I'm looking for. Let's go to the hours. Sweep, sweep, sweep. That's a big one right there. Yeah, there you go. These are our major levels we're looking to sweep. So at this point, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going level to level. How's Ethereum holding up? Still holding up fine. Ethereum's still doing fine right now. Bitcoin's utterly collapsing, but the rest of the market doesn't look that bad. Let's look at the technical side. Yeah, so here's a cool part. Even though Bitcoin's collapsing, the altcoins are holding up pretty damn well. Okay, that's the good news. Let's go to total 2. Yeah, total 2 still looks fine. Let's go to the hourly. No, 4 hour. We have a major support level right here. So I'm hoping it comes down here, tests it, and bounces up from it. Let's go to the 5 minute. All right, so we finally have some sort of significant volume. It's a 15-minute chart. Now here's something to take notice of. Here and here, right? That's the lower low. However, here to here is a higher low. So this is actually a bullish divergence. So the significance, like if we close in 20 seconds above this level, honestly, it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it could very easily be another fake out. Because right now, we still don't have that much volume yet. There's some, but not much. Yeah, that's not a significant amount. Now, if you want to try to get into a short position, now's around the time to start looking for it. I would probably be trying to enter around here. And my stop loss would probably be like maybe there. And my target, maybe there. Maybe not that too bad. Just for a sweep. So if you want to get in a short position, try to enter around here. And this would be about a 3R trade. So not horrible. Stop loss is right above this 50-minute breaker. I don't. If this wasn't a fake out, we shouldn't get above here. That would make the most sense to me. So if you want to try to get in around here, target around here, that'd be a good option. If you want to try to target this level, you know what? Not a bad option as well. Or if you want to try to target down here, again, not a bad option. I think all of those are pretty reasonable. And if you really want to shoot for the moon, you can also target way down here for a massive sweep of this level. This is the capitulation candle. So I think those are all options for you if you want to try to get in a short position. Let's see what we're looking at. 5-minute breakers. Yeah, there's definitely a bullish divergence here already, which you really should not be seeing if this was a significant breakout. Make that very clear. So, yeah, you really should not be having a bullish divergence or a bullish divergence right after a massive breakout. So this to me would be concerning. There's also no volume. Let's see what's going on. Hell's this? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, guys. I mean, I'm not convinced this is not convincing me yet. It's really not. It's still early, so make that very clear. It doesn't mean it has to. It doesn't mean we're gonna see upside from here. But what I'm saying though is just it doesn't seem that impulsive yet. This movement doesn't seem very impulsive. Let's go to the 4-hour thing on here. There we are. This is what I want. Up, down, yeah. I like this. I like this. So those two levels are very significant. I do like these two breakers a lot. Yeah, so we have quite a bit of going here. This one's already been swept. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. This one has been swept. I'm going to say it's my entry for a short position if I want to try to take it. I'm going to get rid of that because it's just there to show this bullish divergence does exist. This is a significant 8-hour breaker. There's another 8-hour breaker right below it. So these two positions should have a lot of support here. Go back to the 8 hour. You guys can see it pretty clearly. Massive resistance or massive support, massive support. We have a sweep of this low, sweep of this low. Actually, I'm going to adjust it right here. There you go. Sweep, sweep, another sweep. And then over there, another sweep. So we do have a lot of support right below us. And yeah, like this selling volume is pathetic at this point. So it's not convincing me that this is like the dip is happening. It's just not convincing yet. See how Ethereum's looking. Ethereum looks fine. Like Ethereum's holding like a beast right now. Guys, I'm not convinced. Like this is not convincing to me that this is going to continue down. There's still a lot of strength in the market, guys. Like let's go back to the Bitcoin technical side. We still are losing on the Bitcoin dominance chart, which is great. We're actually popping up on the total 2 chart. I'm just all right, so our short position, if you wanted it, you would have got filled right about here, and your stop loss is right above here. Holy shit. And stop loss has not been triggered yet. Stop loss has not been triggered yet, so you are in this short position if you took it. Wow. There's some volume here. So could this have been the retest? Could this have been the retest, okay, of like this level? Yes, it could have been. I don't like how aggressive it was. That's not usually how retests happen. It should have been more of a more of a rounded retest, and it wasn't. It was a very aggressive, sharp retest. So to me, that isn't a proper retest. This is too aggressive. So to me, this means this is too impulsive. So I don't think it's a retest. I think it's actually a show of strength on Bitcoin. And yeah, I'm going to assume that we're going to hit our stop loss very soon. If I was in that, obviously I didn't take this trade, but if I would have taken this trade, I think the stop loss is going to get hit very soon. Damn, Bitcoin, you crazy, you scary. There you are. Okay, stop loss has been activated, so this one's now dead. We are back into our consolidation. Holy shit. Oh, this is ridiculous, guys. This is absolutely ridiculous. Fear and volatility. I mean, yeah. I mean, as a trader, we love volatility, right? And you guys can see like how. All right, so one thing to take notice of, right? When I first started trading, I was terrified in these moments. These are moments where I would be freaking the hell out. But as you guys can see, I'm very reserved and calculated on my movements, and that's something I hope you guys are able to get to where you can start doing the same thing. Just taking level to level, really zooming out, identifying your support levels, identifying what's going on around you, and really trying to really just not focus too much on it. Even though I was on the 1 minute time frame, right? Like you guys saw that I was on the 1 minute time frame, right? I still knew what was going on the higher time frame, so I wasn't gonna like get freaked out if it started dropping or increasing, whatever. Like you guys can see how this whole thing played out. So this is a pretty clear V-shaped bottom. It's a very low time frame, but that's a pretty damn clear V-shaped bottom. This is an indicative sign of a fake out. So yeah. Manipulated or just irrational? I mean, I think manipulated is probably. I think it's manipulated, honestly. Not buying what they're selling, man. You're not causing anxiety on this end. Yeah, I'm getting tired, man. I'm having an energy shot. Like, this is like a really, really big time, and I'm still just like, whatever. I've become immune to this shit. Oh, damn. All right. Mm. I think manipulated is the word we're looking for, bro. I do. I think it's very manipulated. Like, this price action is not natural. This is not what a normal price action looks like. So these are bears just adjusting their positions to basically make the market go up and down. That's all they're doing at this point. And look at the volume. Like, the volume is so low, it doesn't take that much money. It doesn't take that much money relatively. Obviously, for you and me, if you're on this channel, I highly doubt you have the money it takes to move Bitcoin around. But you know what I mean? Like there's just yeah, like it's relatively low amount of money to manipulate a market when it's really low volume like this. So this is just crazy. What the hell's this? Oh, I know what they're saying on that. Yeah, guys, I don't even know at this point. We're just basically waiting for a solid breakout with volume. And so far, we haven't had it. However, we are still below this trend line. Don't forget, this is absolutely still below this trend line. Even though we did go above there, we have not closed, and we are trading below this massive trend line. So could this be just a really, really weird consolidation phase before a continuation downward? Absolutely. Right? Absolutely, it could be. So this could have been our retest, but it just went a lot higher than expected. Yeah, we haven't shown the strength yet that I really want to see for a proper fake out. We don't have the volume. So Ethereum holding up pretty damn well. I like it. Is this a trend line? Yeah, it is. I like that. Lose that trend line, it could get pretty violent. So be cautious of that on Ethereum. Let's see. So yeah, we're still here. Still doing our thing. I would like to see it close, preferably above this level in the next 15 minutes. Like that's still our key 15-minute breaker. Ugh, man, this is fun. Just whales playing fuck games, guys. That's all it is. Yeah, don't ever forget where we stand in this whole mess. Unless you have millions and millions of dollars you're investing in the market, you are not going to adjust this market at all. Just not. Yeah, Bitcoin has a volume of 24 or 25 billion dollars yesterday. So like, unless you're putting in at least $1 billion of money moving, you're not going to be adjusting this market like at all. So,
21 seconds. Come on. Next candle. Get above the purple. You got 10 seconds. You can do it. I have faith in you. I have faith in you, Bitcoin. I had faith, Bitcoin. You failed me again. We are pushing, though. We are pushing it up. Is this just a retest? What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to go up or down today? Do you think this is going to break bullish or bearish? After everything we're seeing and witnessing here, what do you think? Bullish or bearish? Is this day going to end above this triangle or below this triangle? Because like we can't close inside of it. Up or down? What do you guys think? If you're in the chat, give me some responses. I want to see what you guys think. With everything you've seen today so far, all we talked about and everything else going on, up or down? Yep, just waiting for it. Do we have anything at all going on? I know there's a delay, so I'm waiting for it. But give me some feedback, guys. What are you guys' thoughts? This looks like an impulse up with a consolidation. That's what I'm seeing here. Impulse up, consolidation. However, this also could just nuke it down. I can also see that happening very quickly as well. Is there any chance to get up into 35K? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100% there is. Yeah, CB, go ahead and go into TradingView and like watch and see the price action and the differences on there. There is a little bit of lag. It's probably like about 10 seconds or so. It's nothing too crazy, but there definitely is. There absolutely is a chance of us getting into 35,000 today. Make that very clear. So Mohammed, so here's what we're looking for, brother. This could be a bear trap, right? So what that means is all the bears short the market, and they get trapped below there. Well, if they're trapped and they have to lose their positions, the only way to get rid of their positions is to buy it back or buy back from the market, which means the market will continue to go back up. So a lot of times what happens is that the market will shoot it down and then trap these late shorters, and then it will shoot the price right back up. And that's what you see right here. This was a drop, but it didn't have much volume. This is the main thing right here. We don't have much volume on this drop, which told us that, hey, since it's dropping but there's no volume, it's actually a bear trap, and it's going to push the market right back up. So even though yesterday it looked super, super bearish, when it came down there, we noticed it had so little volume that they were able to push the price right back up. And it went from 33,000 up to 35,000 in the span of like 12 hours. So yes, and the thing is like even though we've broken down from this major level, we still don't have any volume, and we have a lot of manipulation that's going on right here. So since we have that much manipulation going on right here and we have so little volume, this very easily could be a bear trap again, just like it was down here, and this price very easily could just shoot right back up. And if it does, what would happen, right? It could get very violent. And that's what we're looking for. So if you're a bull, that's what you want to see. You want to see this this price get shot back up.
let's go ahead and annotate this again. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh, is this going to be... No way. Oh, this is funny. Look at the interaction it's had on here. This to there, look at the interaction it's had, just constantly. And the crazy thing is that we're about to be retesting it again, baby. You guys can see the significance of this level. Oh, come on, baby. Get back above it. Something's got to give. Something's got to give, right? You are great. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. I really do, man. Yeah. I'm not going to bullcrap you guys like a lot of other people will. So I'm going to give you guys a real scoop, right? So I'm not going to be a perma bull or a perma bear. If you're a trader, you should be both. You shouldn't just be bull or just be bear. You should be both depending upon changing market conditions. And that's the key. So like I gave you guys the short scenario earlier, just like I'm giving you guys a long scenarios, and what's the trigger for each one. So you can make money on an uptrend or a downtrend. Don't ever forget that, okay? I'm super bullish on the medium term, so because of that, I'm not going to be looking to take any short positions right now because I think the downside is very limited. I think upside has a lot more potential. But could I take a scalping short? Absolutely, right? So it just depends. What is it? 2.5 hour mark? I've been streaming for that long now? Are you kidding me? Has I been streaming for 2.5 hours? Holy crap. My wife me pissed. Damn, that's nuts. All right, well, whatever. Yeah, you're right. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. I gotta get that what is it called? The monetization stuff. So I need 4,000 watch hours. So as long as 1 person watches me for 4,000 hours, I'll be good. I'll get my number. So CB, you might be that guy. You might be the one to get my monetization because you're the so all we got is like 3,998 hours to go to get monetization on YouTube. Just you and me, buddy. That's all we got. Uh-oh. We're having some movement. This looks like a channel. Oh, no, don't. All right. Is this right here? Give me what pops this up. I'm losing my mind. 2.5 hours? Holy shit. My wife is going to be so pissed. I'm telling you that right now. My wife is going to be pissed at me. This is my day off, and I've been looking at a computer screen all day. Hanging out with y'all. Just eat that cat. Yeah. Guys, I don't even know what to say at this point, guys. Like you've been saying, it's been 2.5 hours. Like, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, we're looking at the exact same deal last 2.5 hours. And that's all there is to it. Like, how's Ethereum doing? This looks fine. Ethereum still looks totally fine. It's holding our level up. I want to be bearish, but like I can't. Like it just doesn't make sense to be bearish at this point. Like it should be. By breaking down from here, you should be like, oh man, that has to be a super bearish movement. However, like this does not look like a bearish deal. There we are. Come on. Said Bitcoin going down. There's 500 billion coming in from Germany that needs to come in. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big news person, so I don't really worry about the fundamental of the news. All I look at are the charts, and I look at what the charts are telling me. So, charts are giving me the indication that it's very undecided right now. Extremely undecided. Maybe. Let's do something crazy. All right, that's my level, my new level. I want this to hold. We're a new triangle right there. New triangle right here. Come on, baby. This will resolve in the next 4 minutes. The top side is actually a very significant level. So if we get above there, I'll be pretty damn confident. Okay, so we bust above a little bit. Just a little bit. Just the tip. Triangles are very useful to a certain extent. But as you guys can see, we just broke down from a triangle, and there's a lot of extra crap going on here. And the reason why is because of these divergences, this volume profiles, and all this other crap. So triangles are one piece of the puzzle. You have to look at all the different pieces to really understand what's going on in the market. But nothing that I'm going over is really that hard to learn. It really isn't. It's just, it takes time to try to understand the significance between how much weight do you have on breakers or volume or RSI or divergences or any of that crap. So it just depends, and it just takes a lot of experience. It takes a lot of experience and learning to really understand what the significance is. Come on, we're right there. Bust up, go up. I want you to go up. I think I'm losing my mind, guys. Or drop down, that's also an option, I guess. A solid retest. Again. If you guys have questions, now's the time, guys. Yeah, I was going to show you that one on band, but I really can't show it to you right now because it's just, there's too much crap going on here on Bitcoin. So remind me later, though, and I'll show you guys on band because there's a really good, or not band, Neo. There's a lot of really good examples on Neo on what you're looking for. That has been one of the easiest charts to trade I've ever seen in my life. If you leave Bitcoin, it'll pop. You're right. You're right. Absolutely 100% correct on that. What we got going on? We're right here at the end. There's no more room. In the next 55 seconds, we will have a resolution of this triangle. There is no more room. We will have an answer in the next 41 seconds. Here we go, guys. We will have a resolution, up or down. Come on, baby. Pick a direction. 27 seconds. Uh-oh. We're above it. Is this the one? Is this the one? Is this it? Are we breaking up finally? Is this being confirmed as a fake out? Is this whole thing just a massive fake out? Oh, maybe not. Oh my gosh. All right, so we closed that candle above here, and that was a 15-minute candle, by the way, guys. So this is a 15-minute candle close above and inside of here. So if you go to 15-minute, you guys can see this. Now we close inside there again. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. All right, now we retested here again. Are we going to go up? This interaction is ridiculous. If you are just joining the channel, make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to get that like and all that stuff. We're trying to get the numbers up. Oh, we losing it? Maybe. Get back up there. Ah, not a good sign. Not a good sign. Still super early. This is just ridiculous, guys. So if you're making fun of me for using a 1-minute candle, I'm sorry. I have been looking at the same chart for the last 2.5 hours. So I'm losing my mind. So basically, I've annotated all the higher time frame stuff in this one little congregation right here. And so now we're watching the 1 minute to see which direction it's going to be choosing. So it wasn't like this the whole time, but after about 2.5 hours, I'm losing my mind, and I'm just like, yeah. But we have analyzed and overanalyzed this chart way more than we probably should. Our current bias is that this is a fake out. That's our current bias. It is a fake out. It did break the downside, but we don't have the volume profile to show this as an actual fake out or an actual continuation of the downtrend. We had a short position set up. The short position was invalidated damn near as quickly as it was made. So in this massive spike up, we entered our short and we also closed the short in the exact same period of time. Now, personally, I'm not entering into a short position, but I was showing people how you would do it if you were going into a short position. So I'm already well enough committed to. I do not think there's nearly enough downside in Bitcoin left to warrant a short position. Personally, I think that the most money is made going upwards at this point. However, I am absolutely not opposed to shorts. I've been many shorts in the past. So I'm not someone who is like bears are bad, because I am a bear a lot of the time. So, but right now I am definitely a bull. No doubt about it. Let's look at our leading indicator, Ethereum. It is still holding up really well. Ethereum is still holding up really well, and that's a really good sign to the rest of the market. Ethereum is holding up. The rest of the market's also doing pretty good. All right, so if you look right here, we are still hovering above this resistance level. Let's look. Going to adjust this a little bit. Precision our entry. So, yep. What do you guys think? Up or down? I want to get some ideas in the chat. Is this going to keep going up, or is it going to go up or down? Which direction are we going to end the day as? Bullish or bearish? What are you guys thinking? Bonus points if you give me a why, so I can go on there and try to help articulate and show this your reasoning on the chart. This is insane, guys. It's absolutely insane. Could this be a new? No, it's not. It's definitely broken down from this trend line, but that being said, it's a 1 minute trend line. Like, how significant really is this? Probably none. Probably no significance whatsoever. All right, so we are handily above this falling trend line. And this trend line stopped here, from here, and it's been interacted really well. We are handily above it. I'm still in up. All right, so CB is still a bull in this situation. He still thinks it's going to go up. Anyone else? We have any bears in the chat? I'm not going to chastise you because, I mean, I've been a bear multiple times in my life. Still looks healthy. Oh. Guys? Guys? Are we finally getting movement? Is this finally happening? Okay, so we came up and retest this level again. This again is our long-term trend line. So this is an actual retest of our long-term trend line. Ooh, that'd be nice. Basically 40,000 by the 8th. Okay, so, okay, yes, this is a 200th, but this is a 200th on the 1 minute time frame, okay? 1 minute, 200 moving average. How much significance is that going to hold? I would assume basically none. So yes, this is the 200th, but it shouldn't have any significance whatsoever on this chart. We're on the 1 minute time frame, brother. Like it doesn't mean anything here. Okay, this, I mean, it's pretty decent. Let's zoom out a little bit. Look at our 15-minute chart. We have one 15-minute breaker here, 115 right here. We are solidly above this level. Solidly above it. We still have very little volume. And I don't expect us to have much volume until we bust above here. So this is our level we need to get above before we really get the volume to pick up, I think. But yeah, this is a really nice little impulse right now. I do like this. God, please, can we resolve this damn chart? I really want to resolve it. All right, looks decent. Like, it looks pretty decent, guys. It's working on it, guys. I mean, we're definitely. Oh man. This is a 5-minute chart. I'm not gonna make any 5-minute breakers. I'm not gonna do that shit. I think our levels we have right now are pretty significant. Yeah, I think our levels are listed out correctly. I'm not gonna adjust them. These are 5-minute levels. We are above this trend line. That's really healthy. We're above the major triangle support. That's also very nice. We really need to close above here, though, inside this triangle at the bare minimum. We really, really, really need to. Have we got a close above here yet? No, we haven't. Okay, so the first thing we need to get a close above here. That's the first thing. Once we get a close above there, then we can start working on a close above here. Then our hourly candle, which happens in 5 minutes, I would love to get an hourly close above here. That'd be beautiful. If we can get that, that'd be amazing. And right now, This hourly candle looks amazing. Ivan, are you still here? I'm going to show you this real quick, okay? So you're talking about candlestick analysis. This candlestick, think of how this starts, okay? It's going to start here. It's going to drop way down here, right? So that the bears just take over and just completely dominate. And the bulls come in and fight all the way back up here, right? So because they have this massive, massive fight and push it right back up, if it closes like this is a really, really bullish candle on the hourly. And this is like extremely, extremely bullish. So this should give us enough momentum to really make a lot of impact. Hmm. Let's see. Let me turn my back on again. So yeah, like this is a really good example of that candlestick analysis and trying to understand the psychology of the market. So, all right, what is it? At 1256. Okay. Do you use Cypher at all? I don't know what Cypher is, honestly. Cypher trading? No, I don't. Okay, I've seen this before, but I've never actually used Cypher before. No, I really haven't, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen it. I've never really dove into it. I have seen this before. I can't even give you my thoughts on how I feel about it because I don't use it and I've never even tried to. So, yeah. Yeah, the analysis style that I've used, okay, this is what I do. I do my breakers, very big on breakers. I think they're extremely underutilized tool. So solid breakers are one of the big ones. Volume profiling, very important. I've been able to catch a lot of these bull traps and bear traps because of it. Divergences as a whole, I use that a lot. Simple trend lines, I use that a lot. Pattern trading, yes. I use my moving averages and particularly the 200 moving average. That's the only one I really use. Yeah, so 200 moving average, I do use that one quite a bit. Market structure as a whole, I love looking at market structure and really just analyzing the patterns of them. And then what else? Oh, Fibonacci. Big fan of just Fibonacci extensions and retracements. So, oops, okay, of course. Right, and just going on here and analyzing. So basically trying to catch the golden pocket regions of different coins. It's super successful. So that's what I stick with. That's my combination, what I mess with. And I have a lot of success with using it. And so until I don't have success with it anymore, I really have no reason to change. All right, so our next big level is in 1 minute and 45 seconds. This is the hourly close. My wife just got home, so I might have to get off. I'm just warning you guys right now. All right, 1 hour close is in a few minutes. Wait, is this also the 12? No, it's not 12 hours. It's a 4 hour close, isn't it? No, it's not. 2 hour close. Yeah, right? Okay, I'll look into it, brother. I promise you I will. All right, 58 seconds. Yeah, I think she got food for me. All right, let's look at the hourly close and go from there. Come on, man. 27 seconds. We're so close, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. But this is a very nice candle. This wick down here happened outside of our range, and and hopefully we close back inside of our range. And that should give us a lot of strength on hopefully propelling ourselves higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Momentum. I want to see some movement here. Okay, so we did get our close we're looking for. So we went outside of our candle and we're back in, or we went outside of our triangle and back inside of it on an hourly, and also a 2 hourly, if I remember correctly. It should be a 2 hourly as well. Yes. So all right, let me go talk to my wife real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so yep, she did bring me food. So I am gonna go back out with her. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. If you are not a part of the Discord, you are severely missing out. If you are not a part of my Twitter, you're once again severely missing out. I update there quite a bit on what my thoughts are and everything else. So she brought me some Chick-fil-A. So I'm gonna go eat my Chick-fil-A. I'm freaking excited about that. And yeah, thanks, Maine. Awesome content like usual. Absolutely, brother. Thank you for the support like usual. Anytime I go live, you're always my guaranteed, you and Ivan, like every single one. I'm always super happy to see you guys in chat. So I will see you guys soon. Hopefully we have a resolution of this really soon. With this massive hourly candle, the way it closed, I'm actually super bullish about it. I think we're going to break upward now because of this one bullish pattern. This one bullish candle gives me the confidence that we're going to continue going up. So yeah, and also Ethereum looks amazing. Ethereum also looks great, guys. Like, look at this. This does not look like this does not look like a coin that's going to collapse. Yeah, this does not look like a coin that's going to collapse. It looks really, really healthy. So overall, guys, I think we're going to break up from this. I really do. I'm definitely would not be going into a leverage position right now. I'll make that extremely clear, but I will absolutely not be selling my spot position anytime soon. So yeah, I think we have a damn good case for us breaking into the upside of this triangle still. Yep. All right, I'll let you guys go. Have a fantastic day, and I'll catch